Hey Capricorns, welcome to your mid-month update by popular demand. A lot of you wanted me to do a mid-month update, so here we are. This is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to check in and see what is happening with your love energies mid-month, if anything has shifted, if anything has changed. In the initial love reading for January for Capricorn, what we got or what was coming up in the reading was that a lot of you were going to have a really magical connection with somebody. Somebody who is really coming in and making things feel fun or bringing you back into like a real genuine, playful kind of love. But we'll see, like somebody who really inspires you. Or maybe some of you were that person to somebody else. But we'll see what is happening mid-month here in these energies. And what is going on for love with our Capricorn friends. I'm going to lay down 5 cards here. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And guys, after these cards, I'm going to pull a few cards from this deck here to get some love advice for Capricorn or anybody dealing with Capricorn. Alright, so your first one here is temperance or balance. So I do feel for some of you, you have somebody coming in that's piquing your interest or making things feel a little bit exciting for you. And you might be feeling like you're wanting to pace yourself. You might be having to tell yourself, okay, I don't want to jump in head first. I've made mistakes in the past. Maybe you're trying to just kind of put the brakes on a little bit, not end it, but maybe slow it down. Some of you are really eager and you're just really wanting to know like where things stand, and you may be very tempted to push this very fast and try to find out like where is this relationship going. But temperance says, look, one day at a time, one foot in front of the other. You don't want to rush this. This is definitely something where patience is gonna pay off for you. Because you don't want to scare anybody away, or you don't want to come off too strong too soon. For some of you, you have somebody coming on very strong towards you, and you're having to remind them that, hey, like we're gonna take this a little easy here, relax. I feel for some of you though, this is someone who's really coming in and balancing out your energy. Like opposites attract maybe. Because I'm seeing like a scale, even though this isn't the Justice card, I'm seeing a scale. And like the scale being balanced. So maybe this person has some differences from you and you have differences from them that are complementary to each other. So this definitely has possibility for a very long-term successful connection. Next card here is King of Cups. So King of Cups, Capricorn, again, we talked about balance. And even though King of Cups is like the husband card or the marriage card or the father card, it's also a card about generosity and somebody who's learned a lot through life, like maybe like well-traveled, someone who's got some stories to tell, somebody who could definitely be charitable. But the beautiful thing about King of Cups for me is that even though he's very generous, he's very smart in the way that he's generous. So like even if he were like a really generous parent or something, he would be balanced. He wouldn't like spoil his kids rotten, or he wouldn't like give people a way to take advantage of him. There would be like, you would have to earn it sometimes. Sometimes you have to earn the generosity, or maybe even earn the love. And I think Capricorn, because a lot of you have been through a lot in terms of love lately, you're coming into that energy where you're like, well, I'm still generous. I'm not going to let the experiences harden my heart. I'm not going to let them make me cold. But I'm definitely being a little bit more cautious what I'm giving, what I'm putting out there. Some of you might have a person who is trying to win you over through their generosity as well. But King of Cups makes me feel, Capricorn, like you guys are coming into really stable love energy, because there's a lot of other cards that could have come up which are a lot more playful, or maybe even like a bit of a player, or somebody who's sneaky, or somebody who just kind of wants to get in and out real quick. And King of Cups is stable, okay? Like when I see King of Cups in love, that to me is stability. That's thinking about the future. That's being willing to do the work. So I feel whatever has been coming in for you all, mid-month is beginning to take shape or beginning to take form into something more significant or more serious. King of Cups is obviously going to be a water sign, so maybe some of you are dealing with water. A water sign, which would be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You might be dealing with a water sign there. But for a lot of you, I think it's more the energy that's coming into the love life, despite whatever the sign may be. All right. I think some of you are really, really looking to the future here, or beginning to make future plans, or feeling like you can see a future with this person. Oh, here's confirmation. 2 of Cups, guys. 2 of Cups is healthy love. It's balanced love. It's like you're done with the codependency. You're done with the mind games. You're done with people who are with you because they need something or they want something. You're not trying to be anybody's sugar daddy or sugar mama. You're not trying to be anybody's, mommy or daddy. Like you're done with that whole toxic, I need you, you need me in an unhealthy way. And you're coming into the energy of being with somebody because you want to be with them. Like you don't need them, but you like them and you want to have them around. But it's not out of a desperation. It's not because you're broken and this person is a band-aid, or vice versa. It's not because you're broke or they're broke and somebody needs to lean on somebody. It's like it's real. This is like real. You're coming into the energy of real love, healthy love, soulmate love. This is also, when I see 2 of Cups, it tells me that whatever's going to happen to this person, not to this person or with this person, whatever disagreements are coming up, you all are going to be able to really talk about this in a healthy way. You all are going to be able to balance it out. You all are going to be able to get over conflict without there being drama. No more drama. No more drama. No more sneakiness. No more games. You're done with that, Capricorn. You are so over it. And you're calling in this healthier love energy. The Moon, okay? You're discovering things about yourself as this feeling is becoming stronger or more intense. Also, I want to put here that this is a major arcana card for me. So when major arcana cards come up in my love readings, it tells me that there's a soulmate connection here having to do with your growth and your development. There's some kind of contract here, and there's some kind of reason that this person has come into your life. This is a very strong soulmate connection. Because it's the Moon card, it's making me feel, Capricorn, that this person is helping you delve into some of the things that you have buried for a long time, or that you haven't looked at. And a lot of it's coming to the surface. I feel you're realizing a lot of things about yourself. You're realizing where you are insecure. You're realizing where you have been hurt. You're realizing where your fears are in love. And you're also realizing like what your needs are, or like past things that have hurt you that maybe you thought you had let go, but you're realizing it's still there, or you haven't released it yet. So I feel like this relationship, because you're in this healthy level, because you're in this healthy kind of love, instead of it happening in a way where this person is triggering you and hurting you and pouring salt on the wounds, instead of it being in that way, I feel that in being in communication with this person, you're able to open up and you're able to let a lot of your feelings out and maybe tell things that you've never told to anybody, or vice versa. Capricorn, for some of you, you're that person, and you're kind of showing up as this Moon card for somebody else, where they're becoming super comfortable with you, and they're able to just kind of open up and let everything out. I feel for a lot of you, it's like the first time in a long time that you've been able to be very emotional with somebody, like to let yourself be vulnerable in that way, and not feel like you have to put on that thick skin, or not feel like you have to, be at this super high standard. Like you're just able to open up and say, this is it, this is me, these are things I've been through. Some of you may be crying on someone's shoulder. Some of you may have somebody crying on your shoulder. And I think for the first time in a long time, maybe even first time ever, you're totally okay with it. Like it's feeling right to you. Next card is Ten of Swords. So when I see Ten of Swords, guys, it's you're putting an end to a negative cycle. You're the one who's putting an end. You're the one who's saying no. Now, you had some really positive cards here, okay? So to me, I'm going to go ahead and read this Ten of Swords in the way that you are done with the old toxic kind of love. This relationship is being a turning point for you to do things in a high vibe, in a healthier kind of way. And you're not getting pulled into the drama. You're not getting pulled into the games. For some of you Capricorns, there's going to be an ex or somebody from your past who's getting wind of this new relationship. And this is so specific. I normally don't get information this specific. But I feel that for some of you, what's going to happen is you're going to be out with this person. And a mutual friend is, you guys are going to bump into like a mutual friend of somebody from your past. And that person is going to run back and say, oh, I saw Capricorn. They were with somebody new. And they're like going to describe this new person. They're going to see how you look. And I feel like they're saying, oh, Capricorn looked so good. They're really taking care of themselves. Like they looked really happy. Man, they just completely moved on. Or like they might even be talking trash about you. That, oh, well, you got over that so quick. And look at you. You think you're all high and mighty now. Or you're getting a big head because you seem like you're in a good place. And they might be talking negatively in that way. But I feel like this person from the past is going to be reaching out to you and like trying to pull you back in, or trying to convince you to give them a chance. And you're able to really stand firm and say no. Like, thank you. I had your toxic, crazy love. I had your selfish, unhealthy kind of love, and I'm good. I'm okay. And some of you, you still kind of have feelings for this person, and you're going to realize that when you talk to them or when you hear from them. Like when you hear their voice or when you see them, you're going to realize, wow, I kind of still love this person. But you're going to be able to do the healthy thing for you and the right thing for you and not get pulled back into that drama or that unhealthiness. You are moving ahead to bigger, better things, my dears. Let's check out what advice is coming up for Capricorn, or for anybody dealing with Capricorn. Guys, please also make sure that you watch your moon sign and rising sign readings, because that's going to add more information. You know, the energy is going to be different for each one of us depending on what we have in our chart. So if you check out your moon sign and rising sign videos, that's going to be extra info for you. Also, my dears, I don't just do love readings. Every single week, I do a general reading for work, for family, money, all that good stuff. So be sure to check out the weekly forecasts for your signs as well. Okay, my honeys, let's see what advice is coming up for our Cappies. What love advice is coming up for Cappies. And of course, if you want a personal private reading, I'm so excited. The new calendaring system is up, and it's supposed to help speed up with the turnaround times and all that good stuff. And I'll have a link in the description there too. All right, Capricorn, so this new person coming in, you are getting to know this person. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I think a lot of you are kind of on guard about this new person. Maybe you're even thinking this person is too good to be true. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, no, don't worry, this person's perfect. Let them in. This is it. This is perfect. There's always going to be things about people where you're like, I don't like that, you know, but a lot of the time, the good outweighs the bad. And so this card is saying, like, give this person a chance. Don't be suspicious. Don't be like that on guard. Let yourself get to know this person. Let yourself let this new person in. Okay? That's the only way we're going to get over the past. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So the universe is basically saying, look, Capricorn, you've been wanting a soulmate, and we're trying to send you this person. But you need to open up, and you need to let them in. And some of you are going to have an appetizer soulmate before the main soulmate. I'm not going to sit here and say, Capricorn, yes, for every single one of you, this is the main soulmate. This is the main dish. This is the one. For some of you, you have the appetizer coming in first. But you know what? Appetizer's not bad. You like an appetizer when you go out. Don't tell me you don't. So you have to, like, let this in. You can't just dig in your heels and be like, nope, unless this is the main one, I'm not going to waste my time. Because it's like being in a car, you guys. Like, you might get in a car and you might be in a hurry to go someplace. You can't just slam on the gas and expect for it car to start going 60 miles an hour. Even if that were physically possible, even if we could defy the laws of science and physics and make that happen, like some rocket engine, right, where you can just instantly go that fast, you're gonna get whiplash or you're gonna get hurt. Like it's not gonna be a good thing for you. So sometimes we need like an in-between person. So you need to trust the universe. You need to trust the universe, and you need to let yourself get to know this person. I think for some of you also, this getting to know the person, like I said, is taking it a little bit slow and not getting like so quick to jumping into bed, or not getting so quick to like, like just be like, let's get married tomorrow, like just being able to take it slow. And guys, I'm not judging. I'm not saying don't jump into bed with somebody like as a way where I'm trying to like be like a reverend or a pastor or something. But let's be real. Let's be logical. When we jump into bed with somebody, a lot of the times we're not thinking clearly. We're not, because we get all caught up in the physical. So maybe let yourself get to know this person so you don't get your feelings all crazy, and you don't get your mind all foggy, and you don't get your mind all clouded. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not telling you have to live your life one way or another. I'm just saying if you don't want the heartache, sometimes it's easier to like take it a little bit slow in that department. All right, my lovely Cappies. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing. I really do appreciate it. And I really do appreciate you guys reaching out for the private readings and getting to know you and keeping in touch on social media. And I cannot wait to do your reading for the week ahead. Be sure to check that out too. Okay? Take care. Bye.